Okay. Hello. So today I'm going to talk to you about Tone Today's ideas about nutrition and just overall what is the best type of nutrition and why we use what we use to help people lose body fat. So just a quick review. When you want to get healthier, you generally want to lose fat, but you do not want to lose muscle. Okay. So everything we do as far as workouts go here, we try to maintain your muscle because that is something that we are losing, remember, exponentially as we get older if we don't give ourselves resistance training to either grow new muscle or maintain at least the muscle that we have. And nutrition is the same way because if our body is deprived, it will, or doesn't have the right fuel and the right foods in it, it will then burn our muscle. And so that is not a good thing. So we want to make sure that the nutrition that we're teaching and doing at Tone Today provides you with fat loss, but not muscle loss. So it has to be enough food to provide growth for your muscles and then enough to burn, and then the right food so that we're not storing and burning fat. And so it really isn't just calories in, calories out. A lot of people, I think, have that idea due to Weight Watchers and other things. And I'm not a very big Weight Watchers advocate, and I know they've changed their program since I'm probably familiar with. It's not just calories in, calories out, but that just simply is not true because there's so many chemical reactions that are happening in the body. I'm going to touch very lightly on this, but there's so many different things that happen in the body that if you put a piece of candy, full of sugar in your body versus a fruit or a vegetable in your body, and it's the same amount of calories, it's going to react very differently with your bloodstream and your insulin levels. And either it's going to be stored as fat because your insulin levels are going to go up, and that basically tells your body to hang on to what it is given, so it will keep it and then keep it for fat. So it's energy that just cannot be tapped into. It's too quick. It's too fast. We just don't use that kind of sugar in our bodies like that as fast. So another thing is, like, if you have the same amount of sugar even in a fruit, or if you're eating a vegetable, there's fiber along with it, and it's a much slower acting sugar for your body. So it's better for you, although fruit isn't always the best thing because it is a lot of sugar, and it just depends what our body needs. But that being said, it's just not the same. So 140 calories in candy versus 140 calories in an apple or carrots or even broccoli is going to be very, very different on how the body stores it and what it uses it for. So I'm going to go over with you today some key things. When you are trying to lose body fat and maintain muscle, there's a couple different ways to eat. And, I know some of us probably heard 80% of this is diet, 20% exercise. Again, I really disagree with that. Like, I just want to hit back on the 6 components of our health and wellness here at Tone Today, which is you need all 6 components to see really good results. So that means you need proper nutrition, you need proper supplementation, resistance training, cardiovascular flexibility, coaching. We need all of those things to see good results. Not one is superior to the other. They really need to all be coordinated and happening at the same time. So a couple different things that we teach and that I do. I have nutrition plans here. So if you want a customized plan, the cost of it is really nothing compared to the foundation that you're going to get. You're going to get 3 times to meet with me personally that we schedule that will last you 6 to 8 weeks, full of an hour each time. We'll go through every food and just make sure that you're going to eat it and like it, and that your body is going to use it properly and that it's right for your body, because everybody's body is a little bit different. So it's a one-time cost of $350 right now, but I think it is amazing because it will teach you how to eat and how your body responds best. And so one of the things we advocate for is the paleo nutrition, which is great. It has all of the food groups in it, and it's very natural. So everything comes from the ground. And then even the ground beef that they're going to have in a paleo plan is grass-fed beef. So that means even the cows are eating grass-fed, which is full of nutrients from the ground, and then they're getting the nutrients, and then that comes out into their body. Because everything that we eat we are what we eat. So our muscles are a part of, if we eat from a cow that's eating grass-fed grains all the time, that ultimately will affect our body and the way our composition is and just how we're moving and things. So paleo is a very natural, good way to eat. And so the next kind of rung of awesomeness that Tone Today puts a spin on is the carbohydrate cycling. So we take paleo a lot of times, and then we'll put carbohydrate cycling in there. So that just means that you're going to eat a lower carb cycle for 2 to 3 days, and then you might go up for a day and then come back down. And so this helps your body not adapt to a meal plan. And so you're still maintaining the muscle and you're still getting the calories, but we're just varying the amount of carbs that you're getting. And so what happens is when we start to eat a certain way, our body adapts to it and it starts to slow down the processes. It wants to become more efficient. That's just the way our bodies are made. And so what you do is you do 2 to 3 low days of maybe 50 to 100 grams of carbs, depending on the calories. And so that might mean, one less sweet potato, or you're not going to have any brown rice that day or quinoa. You're just going to have less of that and more vegetables, green vegetables, lean meats, that kind of thing. Even coconut oil, some good fats, bacon you can eat on paleo. And then 2 or 3 days you eat that way. And then the next day you're going to go up high carbs. So you're going to decrease your protein and your fats, and you're going to eat more carbohydrates. So I don't want to blow your mind with this. It really isn't that complicated. Don't overthink it. It's just an awesome way to, get lower carbs so your body's burning your body fat for fuel, and then we come up and we do a higher carb day and it starts burning those carbohydrates, so it's really revved up. So then the next 2 to 3 days you go low again, and so it's revved up burning those carbs. When it doesn't have them, it depletes the carbs, and then it really gets into your body fat. So it's just a great twist on paleo that I like to use. Ketogenics is a little bit different. So that's where you're going to eat 5 to 6 days of a low carbohydrate, 20 to 50 grams of carbohydrates that come from vegetables in paleo. And then on that 6th day, you could do a carbohydrate day. And so then you could introduce carbs. And that's great because a lot of people have a tough time constantly eating no carbs. They want to have popcorn sometimes. They need a day to look forward to. And I'm not talking about cheaty stuff that's really rotten, like, sugar is addictive. You don't want to introduce that on your cheat days. But just, realistic. You can have some popcorn. You can have some brown rice. You can have a piece of Ezekiel toast. We put that into your plan. So those are the 3 different, nutrition plans that Tone Today offers. The paleo and everything kind of stems off of that. So we're into that, but then we might put a few twists on it, like carbohydrate cycling or a ketogenic diet to help you maintain muscle and then burn body fat. So the next thing I want to talk to you about that goes along with nutrition is your water intake. So you should be drinking a gallon daily for most people, and that'll take you some time to get up to. But really, right away, day one, that is the first thing you can do to start metabolizing, fat better and having your body work more efficiently is, a lot of us are just dehydrated. We don't have enough water in our system. So we have to really start working on getting enough water in. And so if you have a 32-ounce water bottle, it's like kind of a bigger size water bottle, you want to fill it up 3 to 4 times a day. And this is going to absolutely start increasing your metabolism right away. So a couple of things, like when you have your nutrition started, if we're doing the food plan or not, we want you to be having an account in MyFitnessPal. And so that way your trainer, whoever your accountability partner is, whether it be myself or one of the trainers, we can look at your food every week and every day and just see, what's going on. So that way when we get to our 4-week checks, we can figure out, like, is this the right way that you're eating? Is there some things missing? Could we stave off some sugar? Is it dairy? Or what is it that we need to pull out for you to see better results? Or are you getting great results? Are you losing 2 to 3 pounds of body fat per week? Or do you have enough energy for your workouts? Are you feeling good? Then we would stick with what you're doing. But I always say, if we don't know what it is that you're eating, we're like an accountant without any books. we can't, even if you're coming in here and we see your sessions are going smoothly and then you go home and we have no idea what type of cardiovascular, like we talked about last week, or how your nutrition is, it's just really hard for us to give you maximum results. So we just ask that you log in daily, make sure that you friend us, go to diary settings. So you go into settings and go to diary and then share with friends in MyFitnessPal. And then make sure that you friend your trainer or me, and we can see exactly what you're eating. So hopefully this was educational for you on nutrition, the things that we have. If you want more information, absolutely tonetoday@gmail.com. That's my email. Give us a call, 952-486-1002, or just respond to this email and we can get you set up for a nutrition plan. We also have Prove It, which we love, which is a ketone-inducing drink that helps you burn fuel. So it's a different type of fuel for your body rather than carbohydrates. It's ketones. It's much more efficient, and it helps to keep you satiated longer and help you with cravings for sugar and that kind of thing. Your body just doesn't get enough fat, and ketones is a great way to get your workouts to be a little bit better and just help you to stay on track with your eating. So ask me about that as well. I can't wait to get you really great results. And next week we will be all about another important piece in the training aspect. So love you. Have a great day. Bye.